practice for Matt.
No, we saw him here. Jeff and I were watching him, and he actually hit the apron a bit with the left side on coming around 3 and 4. Really got the car out of control. So I don't know if I don't know what they're working on here, but I know what they need to work on. Watch this thing. He gets down in here, and he gets the left front down just a little too low, and you see that really stepped the car out when he did.
That white line down there is paint, and it's a unique type of paint so if it gets wet or if you get on it, it has some grip to it. It's always amazed to me. You'll want to hook that, but if you hook it, the car is a little bit neutral. It'll make the back of the car step out if you're not careful, because it adds grip to that left front tire as it gets there.
There's Matt way down the order from his Joe Gibbs teammates. Carl Edwards and Denny Hamlin were in qualifying trim, but Kyle was out making a long run.
I just wonder, everybody has a different philosophy on how to utilize this track time, these conditions, and some will make a fairly conservative lap to put a decent lap up there. Others will push extremely hard, as we see Kevin Harvick go to second place on the chart. We already heard that he had a fast car. They felt really good about it, so that's a really nice lap for this point in the day.
And they went out on fresh tires, which certainly made a difference. We talked earlier about his crew chief, Rodney Childers. He has worked with, in the Cup Series, Scott Riggs, Patrick Carpentier, Michael Waltrip, Elliott Sadler, Mark Martin, David Rudiman, Brian Vickers, and Kevin Harvick.
Wow.
And guess what? He's won with most of them.
Yes, he has.
And everywhere he's gone, those cars have gotten faster and better. He came to Stewart Haas and brought them a championship for Harvick.
I've never heard one of those drivers not talk very kindly of working with Rodney.
And he's the first winner of our Fox NASCAR Steve Burns Award.
Yeah. And a former driver, pretty decent late model driver.
He was good.
Yeah.
Not sure.
I think I ran some races with him back in the day.
Yep.
Some of the late model races we ran back in the day.
Yep. Adam Alexander in the booth getting ready for practice for the Xfinity Series, and for Clint Boyer to join the cast and crew tomorrow. Oh boy.
Hello.
Happy Memorial Day.
Saturday broadcast.
No on-track activity tomorrow. That'll happen on Saturday. Expect fireworks. Maybe in the booth. Bring an extinguisher.
Boyer will definitely bring a unique perspective to the telecast. You put him and my brother together.
Stand back.
Poor Adam.
Xfinity practice is coming up at 3:30 Eastern time. Then Xfinity final practice at 5:30, and we'll be back at 7 o'clock with Sprint Cup qualifying. Ryan Newman and Richard Childress just named to the NASCAR Hall of Fame. If you're not from Winston-Salem, as Richard Childress is, or you don't spend a lot of time there, you might not be aware of some of the great charitable initiatives he has going on in that city. At Wake Forest Baptist Hospital, the Childress Center for Pediatric Trauma, funded by Richard and Julie Childress. Just up the road at Forsyth Country Day School, the Childress Athletic Center. That's where his grandsons, Austin and Ty, attended high school. He has really left his mark around the Winston-Salem area in appreciation of everything he's accomplished in this sport.
I sent him a note congratulating him last night. I said, hey, could you imagine that 2 independent race car drivers from back in the day would end up in the Hall of Fame? And he was so great. He sent back a sweet note. He said, no, you and I have seen everything in our time. And we have. We've seen a lot.
6 championships for Richard Childress. With Dale Earnhardt